Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We have a couple of confident teams coming into today's game. Both walked off the field with victories last time out. It's the Browns going up against the Chiefs. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback. Play action. Leonard. Over the middle, complete. It's Neal. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Carry for the tailback, Jeremy Langford. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Looking to throw on second down. Leonard. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20 at the 15. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Let's go! Green 39!
To throw on second down. Leonard. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. A fresh set of downs, and they're at the 1. First and goal.
Let's go!
A handoff, Jeremy Langford. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On third and 2, Leonard. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. When you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. But they should be happy with the 3. A good way to get things going here in this game.
This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Arkansas Razorback. It's Brandon Allen.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Now Thomas. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Allen now looking to throw on second down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Allen. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. Here's Will Monday now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Leonard, Ebron with it over the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Looking to throw. Leonard. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. And now the offense operates in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Leonard, and that is incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. He will push his way down to about the 14. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
And Rosas puts this one through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st. So that scores now on their first 2 possessions, but it's 6-0. Probably not the kind of scores they were hoping for.
No, not at all, but I think that they've shown that they can have some success against this defense. So they'll go back to the sideline knowing the points are going to be there for the taking.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Boy, you go 3 and out on your first drive, and that's not the way you want to start this drive either. Doesn't seem like they're really into it just yet.
No, first 4 plays, you don't want to call it a disaster, but not looking very sharp. Allen to throw on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Now Allen to throw. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. They were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. And to give this time to the tailback. And some space here. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 57 yards on the ground. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 6-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks. They can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Neville Hewitt. Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Back to throw. Leonard. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Eric Ebron, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Every so often, the tight end plays Houdini on you. They give you the illusion that they're going to block. Then they find their way into the end zone. And that's when the quarterback delivers.
Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it now 13-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
This is Thomas. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
All right, here we go.
To throw on second down, Allen. Allen, nifty footwork. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Now Allen, off the play fake. Incomplete. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And here's Allen to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. All right, here we go. Blue 90.
To throw on third down, Allen. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They run with Thomas. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the two defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So finally, a first down run. The offensive line has got to feel a whole lot better about themselves because I think they were starting to wonder, were we ever going to solve this defense and be able to do what we like to do, which is run the football.
First down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Short kick. It's taken at the 23. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. On first down, Leonard. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play. Big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
Rosas to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And now here comes Kansas City. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Completes it to Davis. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, that's Thomas. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw. Off play action. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Here's Will Monday now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
10th carry now for Jeremy Langford. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Green 39. Green 39.
Looking to throw. Leonard. And he connects with Ebron. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Throwing on 1st down. Leonard. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Leonard looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to face a third down. So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. From the gun, Leonard throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is knocked down from the side at the 32-yard line. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Leonard. And this one's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's second down.
Let's go! Green, 39! Green,
Back to the air on second down. Leonard. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And that's a big collision. He's knocked backward as they will mark him down near the 25. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the grab by Croft. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock.
Let's go! No, check, Patriot!
To throw on second down, Leonard. And he slides to avoid the hit. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Jeremy Langford, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Rosas now to kick this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
All right, here we go.
To throw again. Allen. Got a man open. It's Darius Hayward-Bay. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Allen throwing on first down. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute. But first, it's indeed time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Chiefs haven't played their best football and trail because of it. The Browns will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. We go to the second quarter. Leonard's going to complete a pass into coverage, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown as they take a 13-0 lead. Chiefs have the football midway through the second. Handoff and run goes up the middle, and a quick 3-play drive ends with a score. 1st and 10. This cuts the deficit to 6. Neal's got nobody around him on the deep pass. He gone. Final moments of the first half. Lead now goes to 13. On the run, it's Jeremy Lakeford. And he'll take this 4 yards for the score. Final seconds of the half. Allen's able to squeeze the pass in here, and he ends up at their own 49-yard line. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Short boot, take it at the 21. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Back to throw. Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan. And you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection. So you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield. So you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
To the football, it's blocked, it's picked, and now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And here's Allen to throw on 2nd down. Hayward Bay has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Second down following the run. Allen now Operating from the gun. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Chiefs on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Chiefs on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Now let's go. Green.
Allen from the gun, he'll throw. Looking deep for Hayward Bay. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
False start, offense.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Green 39.
From the gun, Leonard. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Green 39. Green 39.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 16. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Leonard. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Here's Ryan Allen now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make the play himself.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Aaron Wallace picks it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Hey,
Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I'll bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Rosas to add the extra point. Whoa, what happened there? No good. Off the crossbar, and it comes back. A very poor effort from PAT distance. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. It's a short kick here, fielded at the 24. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Allen to throw on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Now Allen throwing again, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here's Will Monday now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this is taken at the 23. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Leonard. And he will find his man on the outside. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
The Browns on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go! Blue, land it! Blue!
From the gun, Leonard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go!
To throw on 3rd down. Allen. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here we go now. 3-19.
third down. Leonard. And he couldn't corral it. It falls down incomplete, but maybe not a big deal given this big lead.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
To throw on 2nd down. Allen. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And here's Allen operating from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Will Monday now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw. Leonard nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Ryan Allen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Allen now throwing to start the drive. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jamie Meter in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been stymied left and right. Converted only 1 time. This is 3rd and 17. Allen from the gun. He'll throw. Well, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Will Monday now, as he's on to punt for Kansas City. Here comes the pressure, and the Browns block it. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, 1 step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than 1 step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Ryan Grant taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns continue to roll.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know there are plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Now Allen to throw on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's go!
Now Allen from the gun on third down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Here's Will Monday now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The play clock's running down. This is Jeremy Langford's 20th carry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Looking to throw. Leonard. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
All right, here we go.
Throwing again. Allen. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On 1st and 10, Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Let's go. 3-19.
Here's Allen looking to throw on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Allen now operating from the gun. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Allen throwing on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Now Allen to throw. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Tech McKinley in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now Allen throwing on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. So the offense stays on the field, and they're going to try to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Browns defense stands tall. And to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.